And good evening, folks. Welcome back to UndercoverET. Guys, 2 days before Christmas Day. I can't wait. I'm over my mum's. I'm going to have a lovely meal. She always does good food on Christmas Day. Thanks, Mum. I promise I'll try not to get in the way and I'll try and help. But you know me, I'll probably eat and pick as well along the way. Guys, I hope you all have a lovely Christmas. This is going to be the last video before Christmas Day, unless I capture something gold. Who knows? Guys, you're going to get your cameras in the sky? Who's going to capture a UFO on Christmas Day? I wonder. And I'm talking gold. We want gold captures, guys. I'm not showing too many of the dragons at the moment because it is hard for people to take on board. I will show clear ones with point of reference though, guys. So if you can get some of those, please get them into me. And honestly, I'd love to see some of these dragons tagging planes and helicopters. That would be awesome. So let's see if we can get that. Guys, today going to be a little bit different. We're going to go over just a few audio clips. Just a few. There's a lot in my archive, guys. A lot. But I'm going to go over just a few of my favourite ones in there as well. And just talk about some of the images that go with those as well. So really, really cool. I need your opinion on this first clip at the very least, guys. It really blew my head off when I got this in from Christine in North Carolina. So please have a listen. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments to all of it. But I feel like this radio transmission is a real one. I feel like it's trying to say something or it's communicating with something. And yeah, we just need your opinion, folks. As always, like and subscribe to the channel. We do need your support. Support the public's evidence. Support me. Support public disclosure. And I really feel like, and I've been saying it for a while, that's what it's going to come down to, guys. Because I tell you what, the officials, they're planning something. I really feel like they're planning something, but they're going to do it on their watch. I'm not down with that. We just need to know, right? We just need to know, and we need to know what we're dealing with ASAP. So, let's get into it. North Carolina, here we go. Christine, I tell you what, this was amazing. When this first came in, I was looking at all the dragons and I was like, well, hard for people to comprehend, but you know what? They are dragon UAP. And I'll just play you a little bit of the clip now. It's actually over 5.5 minutes long, guys. I'm going to play it, then I'm going to turn it up, and then I'm going to repeat it. I know, it seems crazy. Something come past and you heard a voice, right? You heard a voice. Let's just establish if it's a voice and then try and work out what it's saying, guys. It's some funky stuff. I was just taken back when I first heard this. Okay, guys, so I know the lawnmower sounds loud, but I have cranked the volume up by 200% or something like that. So what I'm saying is everything's going to sound louder for the purpose that we're trying to listen to this voice. Now, I think it is a voice. Some people are saying the voice is being carried over from the lawnmower. But that lawnmower, if you go back to the original speed and sound, you can tell it's far away. It's nowhere near the camera. If you're recording on your phone near a lawnmower and you get closer to it, it's going to be incredibly loud on the phone. You can tell in the original it's not loud. It's not really that loud. It is in the background, but it's not that loud. Secondly, I mean, is it possible that a voice can be carried over through vibrations carried from this lawnmower? Yeah, I guess so, but I don't think it's going to sound like a fucking robot from Transformers. I'll be honest with you. So, I'll just go back through it again. I thought originally it said one more step. I'm pretty sure on the first word. I'm not sure on the second, and the third is still questionable. But when I slow it down, I have heard the step. Double check. Let me know in the comments, guys. The funny thing is, different people are hearing different things, okay? If you're really unsure, just play that back, stick a headset on, and turn it up a bit even more, and let me know. It's incredibly difficult, but quite fun as well to listen to. But honestly, like, I'm glad he's not saying, like, let's destroy this bastard. You know, like, I'm glad he's just saying one more step, whatever that step might be. Maybe he's just doing something to the land. I don't know, okay? All I do know is micro UAP are real. This transmission is very, very rare. We don't get it too often. I know the lawnmower's in the background there, but for me, it's too far away from the camera. I don't even need to know exactly how far away that is. Just by the sound, I can tell you it's too far away from the camera. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Guys, interesting one. I want to thank Christine again from North Carolina, and keep recording. I'm going to now show you a clip which really, for me, for anyone that's like, that's a bug, please explain this next clip. Alright guys, so this was before I got the upgrade on the phone. I was filming out there, I believe it was around March time. Got the radio detector as Doc suggested from Custodian file, and I was getting radio hits like you wouldn't believe. And that's how I knew they weren't bugs or birds, guys. And it was all happening just out here. You can see I've got a picture of one of these feckers on my window. Should they fly past, they'll see a replica of themselves, a portrait of themselves on my window. But yeah, guys, it was madness. And this is where it really starts to get interesting, when you start getting the radio hits, because it wipes out the bird and bug theory. Here we go.
Attention please, K-Band. Attention please, K-Band. Attention please, K-Band.
Just hearing that radio detector go off gives me the jitters, because I know what was flying outside my window when it was going off. It gives me the chills to know that there's something out there that's part mechanical, at least, that's flying out there at speed and we can't even detect them.
Attention please, K-Band.
You can see here UAP live, Hunt live, Wiltshire, England, hockey puck madness. I called it hockey puck madness because there were hockey pucks everywhere. I was getting radio hits. I mean, look at that. Look at that chicken McFucknugget. Look at that. I mean, that's the one moment where it's not cloaking itself, guys. So let me explain what's just happened there. Guys, there are no leaves on the trees. There's barely any wind. And yet this thing, look at this. The shift in, look, the shift in, the sudden speed, and then the change in shape. That's a flipping top hat flying saucer. You know, this is, and it's cloaking, it's going invisible, okay? But look, when it's in moments, it's not. It's visible, it's just shrunk down in size. Look at this thing. Look at that. Look at that. Top hat flying feckin' saucer, mate. That is awesome. It's awesome. Look at that. And guys, this is where those tiny little objects that you're seeing are very hard to determine whether they are the bugs or whether they are the UAP, because they mimic. What mimic means is they copy to almost exactly down to the T. That's what a mimic is, okay? When we send soldiers out to fight in wars, they wear camouflage. They don't wear bright pink jumpsuits. They wear camouflage to blend in with the terrain, whether it be snow, desert, jungle. They wear different types of camouflage so they blend in, guys. These things do the same thing. And this is where it gets crazy. This is where it gets crazy, because we are talking about a very small world that live amongst us that we just are completely unaware of, guys. Giving off radio hits. That right there writes off all the bugs and birds. All of them. Okay, then they start shape-shifting. like this and travelling extremely fast. Okay, so I get it, and I get why people might be on the fence with this research, with these micro UAP, but the evidence is so overwhelming, and they fly with the larger objects as well, which tells me that they're only small for that moment. You know, they probably are as large as the ones that they're flying with, or larger. This is crazy stuff, guys. It really is crazy stuff. And it kind of like, it's like something out of a movie, right? It is like Ant-Man. And look, I don't want to spend too much time going over these clips. I have so much. But I just want to show you guys why I believe micro UAP are not only real, but they are all over us. Completely all over us. And something is going down. Okay, with the whole disclosure thing, something's going on, guys, for sure. You've got government officials coming forward. You've got military officials coming forward. You've got evidence that is being withheld, clearly. And the only evidence that we're really seeing is coming from the likes of me, Dr. Shipe, the public. So, you know, it's there. Even our research is compartmentalized because it's public domain. That's the compartment it sits in. Okay, and the military will look at it and go, well, it's just public. It's not, you know, there's no military man there filming. So, you know, I send evidence to the likes of people like Patrick Jackson, various other people that are well informed in the topic, you know, written books and all that. And honestly, half of these people aren't even picking up 90% of the anomalies going on in the clip. They're only taking the obvious one. That means that actually you guys are more capable as analysts at looking at some of this stuff than even some of the top dogs, you could say, you know, in the field. So this is where I'm so thankful I've got you guys on board, honestly. So let's keep going with the audio stuff. That was mental. That was a mental day. Check out the live feeds, guys. They're all there for anyone to access at any point, any time. All right, Tony Franklin, East Texas. I'll play a little bit of the clip. There's a lot going on. I called this the clip of the Fae, because there's just, as you can see, a lot of white objects flying around there. Lots of white flickers as well. I can see energy pockets opening up there. And then right at the end, just cranked up the volume there. There's actually two white dots that fly past on the right hand side, and it leaves a bump bump like a heartbeat. And so you see this flicker here. This is an energy pocket opening up in the sky here. You see? And this is what I recorded outside my window just the other week. Got it in Ultra HD, and it was just appears over the house. Literally goes through the chimney, comes from the chimney. Flipping weird. Look at that. Super fast travelling, you know? So that's another audio that you're going to get when recording UAP. And I'm going to show you one more from Tony Franklin that everyone's going to be very familiar with as well. That's crazy. So you can see how almost transparent it is. Now you can also see the square box around it. You know, whatever it's doing, it's cloaking itself, guys. And then as it comes up, and you know, you get that click, that thump on the camera, and that's just a radio hit, guys. That's something that's interacting with your audio that shouldn't be there. It shouldn't. The animals and birds don't give that off. And so, you know, we've got to make the connection between the Dragon UAP, the ones that really are completely unidentifiable. Can't even guess what that might be, other than a cloaked sorcerer of types. That's if you're a believer. So I don't believe, guys. I don't believe in UFOs and UAP. I flipping know it. I know it with my heart. I know it with my eyes. I've seen them. I've recorded them. I've had the radio hits. I don't believe I know. And I just want to know more, guys. So I'm with you. I just want to know what you guys are all curious to know. And it's quite easy for me. All I've got to do is record, analyse. It only took one. And now I ask you guys to record each week and send me the evidence, because that's how important it is, guys. All right, next up, Karen Rickson Thomas. Very subtle, this one. UAP goes right through her garden and you hear the same like thump on the camera. This one is just very, very low inside her garden, guys. Check it out. Flipping amazing, you know. UAP is travelling like that, but it's using clear mimicry here. So the white jets always seem to be facing the way that these things are propelling. So if they're going that way, the white jet also goes that way as well. This is where you know it's a UAP, because the wings are jet white and they are only visible in one frame the way they are, and then they're probably in a completely different spot in the next frame. And this, you know, or completely gone altogether. And this is, look, it's gone from in front to behind. Look at that. Moving incredibly fast. Makes the noise against the camera as well. And for anyone who's and I appreciate how hard this video is, guys. For anyone that's really on the fence with this, Karen has got some pictures which I'm going to share now with you guys. I'm going to overlay it while I talk. Karen claims to have portals in her garden. Sounds crazy. And these images are images of the portal. I have interviewed her. It was a really good interview, 3-part interview, so I encourage you guys to watch it. Again, it's available on the channel. And she talks about a lot of her experiences, her life experience. Many years of experience rolled over in her life. She's had so much go on, and she's shared a lot of photos. We've got video. I went to Wales, met her family. She recorded the saucer that was captured behind the tree in front of us. Amongst other things that we captured, she captured the best one. She's done it time and time again. Wales, the original Wales clip that I showed you of the jellyfish UAP as well. So she's done it all. We have recently spoke, and she's talking about doing a remote view for the channel between her and her friend. I'm going to give her a target. I may even accept a target from someone in the audience as well. I want it to be completely blind, okay? I want people to know that I'm not trying to pull the wool over anyone's eyes. I need a completely blind target that I'm going to give to the ladies, and that they will do a remote view for me. And we're going to put them to the test, okay? We're going to lay down the, you know, what we expect and what we don't expect before we do it. But ultimately, we're trying to show the world that remote viewing is a real thing, guys. And we've got the balls to try and do that as well. So I appreciate them. I appreciate Karen. But yeah, amazing stuff. Amazing capture, in my opinion. And so many other captures as well. She's done really well. One of the pioneers for this channel, for the research. So thank you very much, Karen. I appreciate you. And yeah, amazing stuff. All right, we're going to end on Dr. Shipe, Custodian file. Again, he's had a handful of audio captures in the past. The recent one where his audio completely cut out, and then that green object that I found in his original video of his little saucer that was being chased by those F-18s. Honestly, like, he doesn't get much in terms of audio, but when he does, it's bizarre as hell. And this is one that was taken December 10th, 2025, and it does sound like a race car. If you watch any Formula 1 race and you see them coming into the pit stop and then they leave, this is what that sounds like to me, guys. Check it out.
There it is. 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 There it is.
Really strange. Now he's filming behind glass as well, double glazing at the least. He can't hear nothing outside. He can never hear any cars, nothing. That That's what makes it so rare, guys. Honestly, we haven't heard any like talking. That sounds more like velocity, but on like a micro mechanical level. I don't know. Camera's picked it up, whatever it is. I need your thoughts on all of it, guys. In fact, I'm not going to end it there on that. I'm going to end it on one more clip because I need to reshare this again. Ben Cornwall, motorbike trick. 2 or 3 UAPs zip past the camera moves and you hear them on the approach, guys. Can't make this shit up. Let's have a watch. Moves the camera. That's ridiculous. These objects move the camera. You hear them on the approach. Ben, can you send me the original file again if you have it? Because this is the edited version, and it helps to have like the last 5 seconds. I do have it somewhere. I think it's on my laptop or on my old tower. But if you can just send me the original file again. Look at this. Look how fast it's going. And in reality, guys, this is microscopic. This is tiny, you know. And there's the first one that comes in. Look. Bop. Comes in looking like a top hat there. Look at that. Top hat flying saucer. Microscopic, but fast. And then this one comes in again. Boom. I don't even know if that's gone into the ground, you know, or gone straight past. No idea. Ben, in fact, if you can get back to this very spot, I wonder, mate, are they using this? Look. Now I know we can hear it on the approach, so my guess is it's come like low to ground and it's doing this on the way in. Why not just fly straight is what I'm trying to pick up. See how it's come up almost from the ground up. So maybe this one's the one making the noise, and this one, maybe it's a chase, you know. Hang on a minute, maybe this one's being chased. Saucer. Ant-Man. Who knows, guys? All I know is, right, you can hear them on the approach. It's scary. Flipping madness. So fast they move the camera. Guys, we are going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that one. Let me know in the comments about this clip. What's it saying, guys? What's it saying? One last step, one more step, one more time, I don't know. Everyone seems to hear something a little bit different, and I would just love to know really what it's saying. Maybe we can get someone in audio, maybe we can get an expert in audio in to have a look at this, or have a listen rather. It really is an amazing capture. All of them are. All of it's valid evidence, guys. All of it's going to mean something in the future. If you want to be part of that, if you want to have your name timestamped in the evidence, something that may mean something one day, get your cameras in the skies. That's all I ask. Email it into me, undercoveretuk@gmail.com. We do need your support. Support the public's evidence. Hit the subscribe button. Support disclosure. Guys, have a lovely Christmas. That is the end of it from me until after Christmas, unless anything big happens, unless we get a Christmas Day UFO. It has to be gold for me to do a video on Christmas Day, guys. But you know what? If someone happens to capture something amazing on Christmas Day, send it in to me. It will make my Christmas. That's what I live for right now. Guys, thank you so much. Take care. All the best. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.